Hey guys, it's Jarek the Dragon from RD8. This is a pretty anticipated chrono. This is of the KWA MP9. This is basically just a standard MP9. This is the black model, nothing too special about it. The foregrip, not the rail model, just MP9. So, we got a fully loaded magazine. About 50 rounds right in there, fully gassed up with propane and 0.2 gram BBs. Hop-up is turned at 0, meaning this is the absolute most feet per second you can get out of this gun. If you turn up the hop-up unit, so it'll have an effect, the feet per second will lower just a little bit. But let's see how hard this thing shoots. Alright, feet per second. Again, propane, 0.2 gram BBs. Oh, something else I forgot to mention. It's only 60 degrees outside. It just got done raining. Moisture level is ridiculous. So expect the feet per second to be more when it's a lot warmer and at a better environment for gas guns to work. Ooh, 386. 384. 371. 385. 373. 369, 358, 350, 352, 339, 329, 333, dropped. 329. Okay, so it seems that the first half of the magazine is going to be in the 380s, then it's going to lower down to about 330. Keep in mind this was the hop-up at 0. If you turn the hop-up up a little bit, it'll probably be around 360 to 350 range. So this one's shooting a little bit hot at first. CQB ranges may allow you to take it in because it settles down to about 330. So it's a little, kind of depends, but the average is going to be roughly around, let's just say 350. First half of the mag around 380, then 330. So 350 feet per second. This thing's definitely shooting hotter than I assumed it would be shooting. So let's go ahead and do the rounds per minute. Let's go full auto, what you've all been waiting for. (1,130 rounds per minute. Okay, I noticed something weird about this gun. This hop-up unit is so effective that if you have it turned down, on full auto it will actually jam up the gun, meaning it puts so much pressure on the BB that it can't keep up with the cycling. And it'll actually jam the gun up. So make sure you have your hop-up unit turned up. Not that you're ever going to need your hop-up unit to be shooting down, but that also tells me that compression for semi-automatic, while the hop-up's turned all the way down, is a lot more than usual. So this gun's definitely averaging around 350 feet per second, and you're not going to be expecting about 380 when you're on the field. But let's go back to rounds per minute. Oops, turn it to full auto. 1,270. 1,270. 1,250. 1,230. 1,200. Okay. That's pretty fast, and it feels really good. That's definitely a lot faster than the KSC was. So it's shooting around 1,200 to 1,250 rounds a minute. Damn, that's fast. Alright, so now we're shooting a can. Got a magazine fully loaded up with 0.2s and propane for semi-automatic. Putting holes right through it. Let's go full auto. And we're out of BBs. Alright, so here's what's left of the can. Doesn't look like much from this side, but yeah. It put a giant hole right through it, blew it right out of the bag. BBs are going right through it, so definitely this gun does pack a punch, and the rate of fire definitely helps. As you can see, that was one of the semi-automatic ones, just punched a hole straight through it. Same thing with right down there. So it's strong. Something else I noticed is that this thing is loud. It was actually kind of making my ears ring because I was holding it almost next to my ears. I wasn't shouldering it the normal way. But it's loud. It's very, very loud. It's powerful and it has a high rate of fire. Alright, so what have we learned here? We have learned that this thing averages around 350 feet per second if you have the hop-up unit set to being straight. If you have it set to down, it adds a really good compression. I'm assuming the same thing with up. And it'll be shooting upwards around 380 feet per second. Not that you're ever going to need to set up your hop-up unit that much. So, that means this thing has really good compression. The other thing we learned, this thing has a ridiculous rate of fire. 1,200 to 1,250 rounds per minute. That's fast. Another thing we learned is that it's very, very loud. This thing is intimidating. I would not want to be on the other end of this thing. If you thought their Mach 11 was loud, this thing is by far a lot louder. It almost makes your ears ring, because when I was shooting against the can, I was kind of looking at the side, looking to see where, see the can, and I almost had it next to my ear. It actually kind of hurt. And keep in mind, guys, this thing is shooting on a 60-degree day. That is, this is about the worst you could get, unless it was colder. This day, it's not the best for gas guns in Portland right now, to say the least. So getting 350 feet per second and 1,200 rounds a minute to 1,250, that's really good. If you're looking for the MP9 and you were anticipating it, you were waiting on it, do not feel disappointed. This thing is very, very good. If you want to buy it, there's a link down below to RDA's website. There's also a link down below to RDA's forum where you can talk to the community. So that has been Red Dragon Airsoft Chrono at the KWA MP9. Okay, this is what I love about these shoes. You can get rocks stuck right in them.